Today's Gita Shloka is Prayatnat Yatamanasya Yogi Shuddha Kilbisha. Raja Yoga Shloka it is Aneka Janma Sausitha. Aneka Janma Sausiddhi. And afterwards, Yogi, he will get Paramgati. Many a times we feel that, yes, we are putting our effort, we are trying our level best, but we are not reaching the goal. We know what is our objectives. We know what is our way to reach the goal. We are on the right path. Everything is clear. But we are not reaching. Why? So many times we question ourselves. Many times we question others for not reaching our own goal which we have targeted and we are in the right path. At that time, we'll have to think, we'll have to discuss, not only with others, we have to have the introvert thinking also. Then only we can just try to understand. See, the Prayatna and Yatamana, two things are there. Generally, of course, the meaning is one and the same. Yatna is there in the Prayatna, another preposition prefix is there, pra, Vishishtadaya. But there are slight differences. Prayatna, as you see, that will of the person. Yatna is putting effort. See, let me clear by giving one example. When a patient is admitted to the hospital in a critical condition, there will be anxiety over his friends or her friends or relatives and kith and kin, etc. What will happen? What will happen? Every time they will start inquiring in the reception, the nurses, those who are attending, and also with the expert doctor or junior doctor. And at last, somehow, after half an hour, 1 hour, 1 day or 2 days, they will once again contact the senior most doctor who is attending. Sir, please clearly tell us what is going to happen. Whether our person can get it over, recover or not. Then he will say, see, whatever we know, whatever the experience we have in these years, we have put. With all effort, I can say only that much that it is very critical, very difficult. But there is one hope, a ray of hope. What is that? That is the will of the person. If your patient or the participant or the person who is admitted here for recovery, if he has will, definitely he will win. See, where is that science, expertise of the person who is a professor, a doctor, excellent in his job, everything. He says, we are putting all so many difficulties are there, we are putting our effort completely. But he can survive, he can gain regain whatever he has lost. It depends upon the person himself, will of the person. That is called prayatna. The yatna is from the doctor, the other person, and prayatna is of the person concerned, himself or herself. Then after so many others, after so many years, here regarding the yogi, after so many births, he will have to purify, she will have to purify whatever impurity the concerned person has acclimated in various births, many births. Shuddha kilbisha, whatever is impurity, kilbisha is there, it should be eradicated. It cannot be from, regarding this life, from 1 year, by this 1 month, 2 days, 50 years, no. See, hundreds of births may be there, thousands of births may be there. Aneka janma samsiddhi. After completion or getting birth and death, this cycle, recycle, all these things, then at the end, the purity will come. Every time we have our goal, that is gati. We will reach that one. We are in the graduation. Goal set is completion of the graduation. We are in post-graduation, completion of that one. PhD, completion. We may be participants, we may be YIC students, we may be professors, all these things. Everyone has his own or her own objects of goal. These are all transitory and temporary. We may have some goals, objectives for this life. But Sri Krishna is telling regarding the Parangati, the end, the ultimate. From that, we will not come back. We don't know, thousands of births may be there, hundreds of births may be there. But each and every moment, each and every hour, each and every day, month, year, life, it is connected. All these things will be compressed. Everything will be compressed in that. Just like in software we say, just like so many other things we do in modern gadgets. Afterwards only, see in any janma, aneka janma, for not only purification, but also that yogi will have to practice, will have to change his mind, try to concentrate, try again. Once again, though there is failure, it's not possible, try once again. 1 minute meditation, not possible, have 30 seconds, 10 seconds. Afterwards 2 minutes, 3 minutes, then 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 years, whole life. Such type of things, prayatna should be there, will of the person. And others will support us. But what we say, though Sri Krishna has told us that Atmaiva Atmano Bandhu Atmaiva Ripuratmanaha, we blame others. No, because of that teacher I could not get more mark. Because of that doctor, I could not get full recovery. The path is very difficult. Not only just difficult, for that purpose, repeated efforts we have to put. It is not just passing or getting some degree. It is regarding crossing over, tarati, crossing over the birth and rebirth cycle. For that purpose, we may have to depend upon ourselves in Uddharet Atman Atmanam, he has told. It's very easy to understand, to give lecture also, but practicing continuously with, though there are so many failures, even for one person we should be very much happy. Oh, I gained this one. Today, I sat without any chittavritti, with shama dhamma for 10 seconds, even on 10 minutes. Then in some work we may get some 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, continuously. For that purpose, a Subhashitakara says, Sukhasya dukkhasya nakopi data paro dadati buddhiresha aham karomiti vruthabhimanaha swakarma sutra grathito hi lokaha. Swakarma sutra grathita doesn't depend upon any other person. We feel it so many times, but actually we ourselves, if at all we have to go to heaven, we have to go. If at all we are forced to go to hell, yes, we are bound to go. For that purpose, let us depend upon ourselves, but let us not blame others. See, so many, 99.9, we all do like that. But we have to change our mind, we have to try. May not be possible when we are in the 10th year, may not be possible, we are very young, energetic, 20th, 30th, all these. But at least after 60, 70, 80, so many old age persons like me, we feel that, oh, children, grandchildren, they are not taking my words. I am not happy, etc. Why you are not happy? Because you are not in a proper way following the way of life what is intended to be. That is the problem of us. So, when I see these things, I remember a statement of my professor. This date is very much connected. When I was completing my post-graduation, he was quoting one Gita regarding this Raja Yoga itself also. Same Adhyaya. See, do good thing. Whether it may be bad for you, but for the society, for the other persons, if you want to do it. You may face difficulties. Why? Here Arjuna asks, no. Yogi Chalita Manasaha. For that question, Sri Krishna answered here. Of course, I am a yoga student now. I could not complete fully. I practiced yoga for 1 year, 2 years, 10 years, 4 years, 10, so many years. But I could not get peace of mind. I can't do meditation for more than 1 hour. I can't sit. Is it failure one? Lost everything? This was the question posed by Arjuna, his disciple. And he says, Krishna says that, Partha naiveha namutra vinashastasya. The second statement is very much important sentence. Nahi kalyana krit kaschit durgatim tata gacchati. When in the classroom my professor taught, immediately it impressed me. Oh, if I do something good, it will be there, it will be recorded. Sometime it may fetch. Sometime I can reach the goal. Nahi kalyana krit kaschit durgatim tata gacchati. So parangati, he has assured in this sloka also. Whoever may be, if he does some good work, welfare, definitely it will not be lost one. The person will not get hell, 100%. He will not get hell. I do not know whether he gets heaven. I do not know whether he gets Indraloka, Prajapati Loka, etc., etc. But never he will accumulate sin. Definitely. He assures, he promises Arjuna, Nahi kalyana krit kaschit durgatim tata gacchati. This statement is so much powerful. I was telling this to my students also. When I was interviewing some 10 years back, one person, I asked him, which statement, which shloka from the Gita is so impressive for you? He just told that Nahi kalyana krit kaschit durgatim tata gacchati. How? Because my teacher told in the classroom, immediately that statement clicked me. I asked him, who was your teacher? He told, oh, I was very much surprised to hear that he was my student. So my student got very much impressed regarding this, and he told to his student, And that student, when I ask, which is very much impressive in the Gita, he tells this means, see, the tradition goes on. I am nothing there. But the powerful shloka verse impressed the student like that. The teacher, student becomes teacher, and the student becomes teacher. Just like in the family also, grandfather, father, or grandmother, mother, child, grandchild tells like that. Then it will be conveyed. In so many births, this will be accumulated, and definitely we are going to get because of this prayatna and yatna. So let us try, concentrate upon the will of ours to get, to reach Param Gati, maybe after 100 births, we do not know. But start should be from this day, this hour, this minute.
Some announcements. Today there is a birthday for Sonakshi. So may I please request Sonakshi to come to the stage and take blessings from the speaker. Please give a round of applause.